Alright, so, apparently Boom Studios has announced that they're going to be releasing two new titles in the Adventure Time, based around the Adventure Time universe, apparently. Which apparently this has been in talks since August, but I just found out. But yeah, I guess they officially announced it. Two of the titles, and there's rumors of a third one, and I'll get onto the rumors the last one. But now I don't know if these are ongoing or miniseries as well. So if they turn out to be ongoings or miniseries, I don't know when this video is posted. Anywho, the two new titles they've announced is, first off, this thing called Brave Heroes, which is apparently from what I understand, it's a group of new heroes based in the Adventure Time universe, which I'm okay with. It's a bunch of young kids brought together, and they're gonna have adventures throughout the land of Ooo. Okay, I'm totally cool with that. I don't mind new characters in this new show, and the comic books. Who knows? Maybe they'll even appear in the show itself. So who knows? I don't know who's I don't know who's writing what. So excuse me for that. But yeah, I'm cool with it. I don't think I'll be reading it, but I know people who will be interested in the idea of the Brave Heroes title. Following that is the other one they've announced and this one I know is going to get a lot of fan base, is that they've announced a comic book series based around the Fiona and Cake series. For those who don't know, Fiona and Cake was pretty much an episode where it was a gender-bent universe. It was an alternate universe, and the guy characters were actually girl characters. It was, like I said, it's gender-bent. And I don't know if that's an ongoing or miniseries, but I know that's because the Fiona and Cake universe is just as big as the real Finn and Jake universe. The funny thing is that, for those who don't know, it's actually an ongoing fan fiction written by the Ice King, and this is what I'd love to see at the end. If this is an ongoing, this is what I'd love to see. If there's like the end of a one shot or a story arc, I want it pops back to Ice King writing it and talking to either Gunther or Finn and Jake about it. He's like, "So what'd you think of that story arc? I'm thinking about making a sequel." That'd just be hilarious. But if they're gonna make it that's what I originally would like to see. But if they're gonna make it like an actual universe, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it as well. I'd be interested in reading the Fiona and Cake stuff. I don't know. I mean, I like the episode. It's not one of my all-time favorite of the Adventure Time series, but I'd definitely give it a look. I mean, I'm not saying I hated the Fiona and Cake episode. It's just that I liked it, but it's not like one of my favorite episodes. And I respect that this is a lot of people's favorite episodes, and I know that there's a huge fan base for that general gender-swapped universe. And like I said, I'll probably give the comic book a shot. Then again, I don't live anywhere near comic books, and every time I am, these are usually sold out because these are I think this is one of I think someone said this is like one of Boom Studios' best-selling books. But anyway, now the third one this is more rumored. The third one is a Marceline ongoing series. If this is true, then yes. Hell yes. Marceline's probably my favorite character on the show, and I really think you can do a lot of stories based around her. I mean, right now she has a six-part miniseries featuring her and her band called the Screaming Queens, with Princess Bubblegum and BMO in there as well, teaming along for the ride. And I think it only has 2 more issues to go before the 6. Yeah, it's got 2 more to go. Then I'll get it in trade, and I'm definitely getting it in trade. Don't worry. But anywho, if that's true, if we're actually going to get a Marceline ongoing series, there's so much you could do with it. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Marceline can't really... What can you do as an ongoing, with a spin-off title for that? Now, in my response, that's what a lot of mindset is when, Wolverine got his spin-off comic from X-Men back in the 80s. A lot of people were kind of... and again, Marceline has enough fan base and I think enough character behind her that you could do an ongoing based around her, and you could tackle her family lineage. You can tackle, she's the Vampire Queen, but is everyone behind her? Maybe that's just a title for her, or a lot of people don't like the fact that she's the Vampire Queen, or you could see her interact with other characters outside of Finn and Jake and the other main characters, like I don't know, maybe another team up with the Ice King. I don't know. but yeah, I think this character it's kind of like, you know, a lot of people were kind of saying back in the 80s when Wolverine got his ongoing, his first ongoing, that, you know, where could you go with this character? It's kind of like, you know, I have no problem with that. I think she has enough character behind her to to constitute her own ongoing in and of itself. So, but again, I think that one was rumored. The Fiona and Cake one and the Brave Heroes one, those are confirmed. The third one, like I said, it's rumored, but I'm really hoping that's not a rumor, because I would absolutely love to read an Marceline ongoing series, because like I said, there's so much you could do with that character. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really hoping I can get the first volume in trade of the Adventure Time comic, because like I said, this is probably, I think, like I said, someone told me that this is Boom Studios' best-selling book, and I really want to start reading it, because I love me some Adventure Time. Anywho, hope you guys enjoyed this, and you guys tell me, what do you think of the two and possibly rumored third title? And what other character, if you could pick any other character to get a ongoing series in the Adventure Time universe, who would it be? Personally, I think I would actually like to read, not as an ongoing, but as a miniseries, the Ice King. I would really like to read an Ice King miniseries, exploring more of his background and what he did during the Great Mushroom War, as well as what, you know, like how sane he really was, and, you know, that dissension from the power of the crown. So I would really like to see that, and that's pretty much about it. Anyway, I'm out.